Hey guys, Jax here. So making another video, and not really sure what to fully talk about right now, but I know that like I almost got kicked out last night. Not fully for my gender, just 'cause I'm not doing enough shit around the house. And then my dad, someone blew up, and it was like the gender thing on top of it, and like that came out, and it sucked because like he was just like making jokes with me the other night about how I was a guy, and he was talking about like women and how they have hormones and how like I gotta, you know, how do we deal with that shit as men? Like, it was funny, and I was like, how do we deal with? I remember having the conversation like, how do we deal with women and hormones? Like, how do we deal with that? They have so many like feelings, and I was like laughing about it with him, and so it was pretty cool. But then last night I almost got kicked out, and like he covered it up a lot for saying it was because I wasn't doing enough shit around the house, but I feel like there was more to it. Like he also said like after that he's like, I'm like, but what about the whole gender thing? And he's like, don't talk about that shit right with me right now. It's not you. Like, don't put all this shit together. Like, I do want to throw you out. I mean, I can't deal with this shit. You're invisible to me right now. You're not my daughter. And like, it it was tough. I mean, it was tough. And I felt like I had nowhere to go if I got kicked out. And but people were really nice on the group. They were helping me out, and I actually found a place I can go if I do get kicked out, which is awesome because I don't want to be out on the street. And my dad's doing better today. He's not really talking to me yet, um, but we're moving in a better direction than getting kicked out. Um, and then my therapist is I'm gonna see her this week. Um, and she asked me when I called her to write a paper on my gender, and she said I don't expect it in a week. I don't expect it in 2 weeks. It could take 6 months, whichever feels right to you. And I thought that was pretty cool. And so I wrote the paper just now, and if you, like, I want to share with you guys, and because it talks a little, like, it talks about the same stuff I talked about yesterday, but a little more about it, a little more different stuff. But I want to share with you guys. I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool, and I could tell you what she says. Let me just, let me just bring it up and like share it because I, it's talking about my feelings, so why not? Um, so mind you, this is the letter. This is not like me redoing my video yesterday, because I liked that video. But this is like the letter that I'm writing for, so I can be able to move in the right direction and go forward with this more. Um, so it says, so I recently came out as female to male transgender to people in my life. It's tough being me fully, but I've always felt like a man inside. My parents think it's my mental illness, and I'm seeing or hearing things that make me feel this way inside. I mean, I have seen and heard things in the past, but they would not tell me to be a man. And if they did, I would say, hey, I am a man. I don't know what you're saying. Now get out of my life. You're just telling me what I already know. But no, my hallucinations were seeing people kill my classmates and telling me that I was going to die. It was scary shit, but nothing like, hey, you're a man, not a woman, hiss, I'm a demon, hiss, you're not doing things right. No one told me I'm a man. No one said, hey, Jax, you're not a girl. Your shit is all wrong, man. Change it. Be a man. People never knew I felt this way, but I have, and even more when I was, and even no, not even more. Sorry, I have trouble reading sometimes. But even when I was little, inside my head, I referred myself as a boy, and honestly, I feel like I had a penis, but I didn't see it, so I was confused why I had this body that didn't seem right. And like I knew like there was something missing, and I was born with something that wasn't mine and nothing about. When I was little, I used to sleep with my grandparents in the bed when I was over their house, and I would get scared um, in the big dark room, and I would just go to their bed and I'd sleep with them. I'd rip my shirt off, climb in bed with my pants or shorts, sometimes boxers, and feel completely normal. Just feel like I was me, and I would say, "Good night, guys, love you," and wouldn't even think about it. My grandma and grandpa would just say, "Okay, good night," and go with it. I mean, if anyone knew back then, it was them. My parents didn't have a clue, so they tell me. It seems I couldn't show it to them, but I could my grandparents. I didn't know why or how. It's just how it was. Um, my mom would buy me Barbies, and it was fine. Talked about this yesterday, by the way. And it was fine. I, but it just wasn't normal playing with them. I would seriously abuse them. My childhood was fine. I came from a good home, nothing going on, no drugs, no alcoholic family or abuse. And yeah, I would abuse my Barbies, and I mean abuse them, like rip their heads off and hang them and make them kill each other and put like fake blood on them and put them in eggshells and take pictures like I was like the policeman investigating some fucked up murder scene. And mind you, I was 5, so it was odd. But Steve Mullen me, I would say, yeah, this is how you play with them, right? This is how you do it, right? I mean, this is how girls do it, but not girl referring to myself. I knew my friends had them too, and hold on, I'm losing my place. I knew I knew my friends. Wait, yeah, yeah. I knew my friends had them too, and they were females. So I would think, yeah, I know I'm a boy, but girls do this too, right? I was like, I never really saw myself as a girl. I mean, people would call me a girl, but it didn't sink in and understand not having a penis until I got my period and growing boobs. It was scary. I was at school on a field trip, and I felt it and I was flipping out. I was scared, but not scared like a girl was scared because I knew I wasn't in a boy. Wait, because I knew I wasn't in a boy's body and had the wrong parts and what to do, and I didn't know who to talk to and who to tell. So I told them, you know, I think something is wrong. I think I'm a girl, and they didn't see what I meant. They didn't see I meant I think I'm a boy. They saw it as I just got my period, and they were happy and excited. I couldn't understand why. I couldn't understand why. So they handed me a pad and sent me to the bathroom. I didn't know what to do. I just tried my best to handle it and put it on. Then forget about the tampons at the other school they gave me when I was older. I looked at them plainly and said, "This goes where and how? I mean, won't it just fall out?" And I mean, do I have to go inside? I don't think I can. They said, "Why not?" I said, "Because I never touched it, and I don't want to. I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean, I know it's a vagina. I'm not an idiot, but I don't know what to do." Um, Again, is this for real? And I remember putting it in. It felt so odd. It was like it wasn't even a penis, and I had to touch it, and it felt odd. It didn't feel right. But I thought to myself, what if I did this to a girl, use something like this, like even touched her? I would use my dick, but I can't see it. I can feel it, and I know I'm in a girl's body, so maybe so I don't have one like physically. Um, but maybe I could touch other girls. So I was a lesbian later on, and they would touch me, and I would move their hand and say, "No, I'll do it to you." And then people were iffy about that, but accepted it, more than this. And but said, have you had sex with a guy? I said no. Ew, why? But it seemed normal to be with girls and boys in a relationship sense. Since one of my guy friends was bi, and my girlfriend left me for a guy, so I said maybe I should try being a guy. I tried it and had sex, but it felt off. I couldn't get turned on. They would say, well, why aren't you moaning? So I would try, and it wasn't me. It didn't feel good. And I would moan with other guys just to make them feel like they knew what they were doing. Um, so they felt like they were doing it right. I knew guys wanted to feel like they were good at what they were doing, but it didn't feel good to me. I mean, they would move and I would lay there, and then there was like blowjobs, and it it felt better than using this part of me that I didn't feel I should have. Um, But where's lost my place again? Guys would say I was great, but again, it wasn't what I wanted to do. I always had more boyfriends than girlfriends since girls didn't like me, and guys did since I had a big chest. It's like 42D, and it's hard not to see. But but when I was with the girl, I it felt right even more so. I mean, even when I used a strap on, the relationship would last longer with girls. When I was put into a program for young adults doing stupid shit, I came on as trans. There was a female trans who was there, but no one knew my feelings, and I wore dresses and girls' clothes and makeup, but not because I wanted to, because I wanted to make people happy. I do what makes people happy. It's one of my flaws, and never show my feelings and do what I want to do. Um, my my mom would take me shopping. I would choose clothes. She would say, "Hey, look, isn't this pretty?" So I'd say, "Yeah, I'll wear it." And I never liked it. It felt gross and wrong. I kept doing it. So when I went to Granite House, I came on this trans. They said, "Okay, you can do that, but it's not who you are. It's too sudden." Um, but I couldn't explain it to them since I never told anyone. So it happened, then stopped because I was scared to be me, and let them in like again. And I I and let them and so I let them win. I've always had this spirit named Dante inside me, so I told them for a while. It wasn't a spirit or demon or entity that would come out through me, even though I would become him. Um, and it was just me letting them into my life for a little bit. And they'd say, "Bring Elena back," but my parents loved Dante. They thought he was cool, but when the program saw it, they saw it as a mental illness, and they told me I couldn't be Dante, and I had to stop that. And so I I had to stop doing that, but I'd still do it around my girlfriend. And she knew about Dante, and she didn't know I was trans till I came out as that. But she was a lesbian, so she didn't want me to get any operations and didn't want me to take testosterone, which again making people happy. I just went with it, but I wanted to break up with her so bad because I wanted to be me, and I was finally being me there. And so I what does it say? Okay, um, I mean, I let things go for a while, and she ended up cheating on me and sleeping with other guys, which is weird because she was a lesbian. But that's like neither here or there. I mean, it just kind of took me for a turn, and she she broke off with me after I was gonna get engaged to her, and I was gonna give her a ring, which really sucked to be honest. Um, and when I was Dante, became more frequent. I'd switch over to him and use my male side to deal with shit, and become him. And like people would say, oh, that's that's great, but you gotta become Elena. You gotta integrate this, thinking with this like a personality, and so finally, like, was it? So finally, I told my mom. I came out when I came out to her as trans. Like Dante didn't exist. He was me, and he's a but. And she's like, but you always fawned over him, and I would fawn over Dante, but I wasn't fawning over a spirit that I loved. I was fawning over the man I was becoming, and you know, being me, and becoming this guy who I wanted to be. And I would always say, Dante feels like he has self-esteem, and Dante loves me, and Dante accepts me. I want to be Dante. And like that was my way of saying I want to be a guy. So I would do that for a while, and I told my mom that, and she didn't accept that. She thought I was just becoming the spirit still. But then I used the name Jax because I look up to Jax from Sons of Anarchy, and I look up to him because he's strong, and he can take care of his shit, and he's been through a lot, and he can stand up to his mom Gemma, and she has no boundaries, and she can say, hey, I got this, and he can say, you know this is my life, you're wrong, you shouldn't do this, and I want to be like him. So basically, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm becoming Jax. I am Jax. I'm becoming the guy I want to be. I'm becoming him. I'm becoming the head of the club. The guy who can handle all his shit, and still love his wife, and deal with all this. Like, not in a literal sense, becoming Jack and becoming having a club, but I'm becoming him, and I'm being me, and it's nice. It's nice. Um, and I will always be Jax, and I always have been from life, and I will die as Jax, as a man. So again, an 18-minute video. That's the letter I wrote. I kind of felt like I was kind of improvised some things because I wanted to change things, but yeah, that's the letter I wrote for my therapist. Hope it goes well because my mom's coming, and she she wants to, but she said she's not sure if she can handle it, and she might have to leave, which I hope doesn't happen because this is really important. And I also hope when my therapist sees this letter, she will she will help move in the right direction, and maybe talk to my mom about the testosterone thing, because that's gonna happen soon, and I I I just don't know if my mom's ready to hear that, because I tried telling her, and she started freaking out. Um, I don't know. It's hopefully gonna go well, and my dad might come sometime, which I really hope he does. My mom's more accepting of this at the moment. My dad, not really, even though he jokes with me. Um, it's just he doesn't see that I'm wanting to be a guy, and it's who I am, a guy, and I'm Jax, and this is always gonna be my life, and always has been. I just never showed it to anyone. And my mom, she's more accepting of it, but not so much right now. Like I explained in my last video, and I hope to God I don't get thrown out, and I can keep things under control. And um, I really hope things go well with my girlfriend. I didn't say this in the last video, but I love her. I love her, guys. I just met her, but it was really like love at first sight, and she accepts me, and you know, she says she's getting to love me, and she's getting there, which I find awesome. You know, I don't expect her to have the same love at first sight reaction I did, and you know, just be like, I love you. I mean, that'd be awesome. I'd love that. But, you know, I told her, you know, no rush. Take your time, darling. It's fine. As long as you're with me, just know I love you. And, you know, she recently changed her little, she had it as Ashley, because that's her name. And when she texts, it says Ashley at the bottom. And she recently changed it to say, I think I'm falling for you. And I saw that, and it made me so happy. It made me so happy to hear that, and I'm like ecstatic about that. I really hope this relationship is forever, guys, and this is the girl I marry. Like, take things slow, of course. You know, don't jump into marriage right away. But I mean, I want to be with this girl forever. She's the only girl that I came out to as trans besides my ex-girlfriend, who was a lesbian, and she ended up cheating on me with all these guys. So I mean, I want this relationship to last. I mean, Ashley's the only one that actually accepts me right now, like from a female point of view. And like I don't know if like other girls would accept me, but you know, we'll see if I can have friends that are girls. Um, it's just I don't know. I can't stress how much I want to be with this girl, guys. She's like, she's amazing. She really accepts me. And, you know, when I get sad, she gets sad. And I'm like, don't take this on, babe. Like, this is me dealing with my shit. I got a lot of shit to deal with. I mean, I just came out as trans. And, you know, she says she doesn't want me to be sad. You know, I can't help it right now. I'm dealing with all this shit. But, it's going in 22 minutes, longer video than last time. I'm sorry I'm ranting. I rant a lot. Um, but I don't know. I want this relationship to last. I want to be with this girl badly. I really do. So, I'll post another video when I can. Keep you updated on my living situation. And I really hope I can live here because I just ordered this Oculus Rift. It costs $300 and it's shipping to this house. And it's a virtual reality set if any of you know are gamers and game. And I want it. It's shipping in November and I'm gonna be stoked for it. And I don't want to like leave the house and have them have the Oculus and be like, what's this shit? What do I do with it? That'd be awful because I love gaming. Like gaming is like one of my main coping skills to deal with shit in my life right now. So I hopefully don't have to leave and not like my PS3 is here. I mean I got my laptops. I have more than one computer. Like two laptops, one PC, and like this new laptop I have. Um and like my cat's here. I love my cat. And like I have so many good things here. If my dad ignores me right now, that's his own fucking problem. He can like come to terms with the shit when he comes to terms with it. But no, I mean I want to live here. I want to. But yeah, wrap things up. I'll keep you guys updated. And this is what's going on in my life right now. I'm so upset because I have to buy my binder again. My Ace broke. I know I'm not supposed to use Ace, but no money to buy one, and I recently got money, so I'm gonna order it. And I'm like sitting here with this chest, and I'm like, oh, sucks. So yeah, just keep you guys updated. I'll talk to you guys later. Again, add me, subscribe, add me on Facebook. You know, get to know me, get to know you guys. All right, bye.